This is the perfect time of the year that we need to start lowering our spending habits. So maybe we can start saving up for something for next year. The holidays are now past us, and now we can get back to the grind to start saving money, or at least getting our savings to where it needs to be, or whatever comes first. I know people have their own ways of saving money, whether it's direct deposit, or when you're at the grocery store, are you using coupons? Are you buying generic? Are you buying things that are necessary, not luxury? Are you lowering your utility bills? Are you adding more into your savings account? Now, mind you, these are all good things, but we can at least play a game while we're saving money. Hi, I'm Susie J. Cobwebs, and this is my writing channel, and I have different aspects of building a brand from scratch on this channel. And I also have frugal tips and self-care along the way. And I thought that we could do this activity together, and we can save money together. I know that this is an activity that is an older activity. We all need to have our qualifications or our own rules to this old-fashioned game of spending money. A lot of people have New Year's resolutions where they want to be financially debt-free by the end of the year, or they want to lose weight, or they want to buy a house or buy a car, or maybe they think that they need a washer and dryer this next year, or a mattress. And a lot of these big ticket items, honestly, none of us can just afford right then and there. So unfortunately, you have to make payments, which in turn, your interest rates are through the roof. Not only the interest rates, but even the payment that you have to make every month. It doesn't seem like it's much, but that's an extra $50, $100, $200 out of your paycheck that really didn't have to be there. Wouldn't it be nice if you can take one of these big ticket items and just pay for it outright without making a down payment? Or even if you have to put a really big down payment down, and then maybe your payment isn't really all that bad, maybe $20, $30 a paycheck. That wouldn't be bad. But in reality, you need that nest egg to help you out. So, in the comments down below, what are you saving for? Are you saving for a house, a new car, a mattress, washer and dryer? Or do you want to go on vacation next year that you know that you're not going to have that extra money to spend? Even to get a hotel room or go to an Airbnb for the week if you want to go to the beach or something like that. Or if you want to go overseas on a cruise. How are you going to save up this money that you want to do next year? I thought this is something that we can start together. And it's a cute little activity, very simple. And I did it last year. Unfortunately, COVID hit and a lot of other things hit, and I totally put it off on the back burner, and I didn't do all that well last year. But I improvised it this year, so I know that I will be able to do it this year. So I hope you can do it with me. There's a lot of things I like to do on pen and paper. Yeah, call me old-fashioned, but these are particular things that I like to see on paper rather than on the computer or on the internet or anything else like that. Normal people start in the beginning of the year, right? New Year's resolutions. But with this particular thing, I like to do it a birthday savings challenge. So I don't know when your birthday is, but you never guess. Today is my birthday. Thank you very much. And I like to do mine on my birthday. And this is something that I like to do for myself. Now, this challenge that I speak of is a 52-week challenge. Basically a year. And let me recap last year. I don't know if you watched the videos from last year, but I'll just recap. So I started off with $1 for this challenge last year. It didn't seem all that bad as a goal. However, when I got towards the end of the goal, this is where it got a little bit rough. Not only did COVID hit, I also lost some of my overtime that I have been doing because I was doing a different job function at my full-time job. This became a little rough. I ain't gonna lie, it was rough. So I had to set back what were my priorities at that time. Unfortunately, I have to pay the bills. You gotta have a roof over your head, you gotta have food on the table, you gotta have utilities. I decided to still do this challenge this year, but I'm going to do it a little bit different. These are things that you have to trial and error, see what's going to fit for your particular lifestyle. Now, I'm going to start off with a quarter. And now you're thinking, how is she going to save money with a quarter? Please stick with me for the whole challenge and see what we can do with a quarter. And if you think this is easy, why don't you do it? Honestly, you can start off with any amount that you want. That's fine. This is your choice. This is really an amount that you can improvise. It all depends on what your financial status is, of what you can handle for the year. Just remember towards the end of the challenge that this is going to be every week that you are going to add more and more money into your savings account or your savings bank. So I just hope that you can finish this challenge. If you go to, say, $1 or $2, and at the end of the challenge it does get a little rough, I'll explain more in this video. So, what is the amount that you're going to start off with? Write that in the comments below, please. I'm going to go over my sheet of how I actually got this all squared away. This is a weekly event. I'm going to start off with a quarter, and then next week will be 50 cents. The next week will be 75 cents. This will be adding more and more per each week that you're going to put into your savings. I already have this wrote out for the most part, and I'll go over this. So I picked out a certain day of the week, which I'm going to do it for today because today is my birthday. So every Sunday, because today my birthday falls on a Sunday, so every Sunday I'm going to put the date and what I have to put into my bank. This here is the week that I'm on. This is the amount that I have to put into that bank. Now, as you see, this goes on to the next side of the page. This is the week. This is the amount. This is the date that I put it in, and this is the balance that I'm having. So, honestly, with that quarter, it's only going to be $13. I know that that's not a lot of money, but once we get this under control, then we'll go to 50 cents every year. We'll go to 75 cents every year. Because what comes down to it is, towards the end of the year, you're putting, let's just say, in week 50, you're putting $12.50 plus the next week is $12.75 that you're putting into your bank. So, in reality, You're putting $25 every 2 weeks into your bank. So this only goes up to $13 here. But once I do all the balancing of all of these, it's going to be more than $13 as I do the balancing. And where I put this money is I have this piggy bank. It was a piggy bank that I've had for years, as when I was a child. Isn't she cute? Now, I'm only doing this here is to keep track of where I am on this savings challenge. You're going to see when this balance comes up, it's going to be more than what you expected. If you feel that you want to put more money in, by all means, add extra. That's wonderful. If you have $5 extra, if you have $10 extra, by all means, stick it in the bank, because at the end of the year, you're still going to put that in the savings account, or you're going to get a gift card, or you're going to add it to one of the payments that you had when you had to get that mattress or that car or that house payment or whatever it is. This is just basically something simple. If you can do more money, by all means, that's wonderful. I hope the best for you. Regardless of everything else that you're saving money with, if it's direct depositing, if it's lowering bills, whatever else, this is just a little extra that you can save money throughout the year. Are you going to do this challenge? I hope so. Because this is a way that we can keep a momentum going for all of my tribe to start saving money. And we can be as frugal as we can together. Is there a different way that you save money? Can you write that in the comments? Would this be a game that you would play with your children to help them save money? I hope so. And whenever it gets tough, remember what you are really saving for. Remember that you have to save money for that house, that car, whatever you're saving money for when bills get tough, when life gets tough, when it's a rainy day and you want to go out and do something and you don't have the extra money. No, do not touch it. Don't touch it. No. Make sure that you have it in a safe spot. Have it as though you don't have access to it easily. And this will help prevent you getting into it. I would love to hear all of your successes. Or if this was a trial and error. Or if this was just, you know what, I really couldn't do it. I got through 6 weeks and for whatever reason this happened and I'm sorry. But we're going to pick it up again next year whenever you start it again type deal. I would love to hear all of the different ways or what you did for this challenge. If you like these videos and you want to see more of these videos, by all means, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that post notification button so you can stay on top of all the different things that I post. And to the next time, love you bunches!